So, Alise, I know, you know, when we were at the data conference last year too, I remember, and also at HSMAI Rock, them talking about a black swan event. Well, unless there's a black swan event, then this is our forecast, right? Of course, this is a black swan event, the worst black swan event any of us have ever been part of. But looking back at 9/11 and looking back at 2008, what were some of the good things that you saw hotels and revenue leaders do then? And what were some of the not so good kind of no-nos that you saw? And you know, talk to us a little bit about that to see what could be applicable to today.
So, you know, if I don't mention it once during this, I'm mentioning it at least mentally 100 times. Don't drop your rate. Like, I think it's always interesting because we did it after 9/11 and we said, don't do that again. And we did it again in 2008. And we seem to never learn our lesson. And I would definitely say if somebody is afraid to travel, dropping your rate $10 or $100 is not going to create demand. It just is
right.
not.
I mean, dropping rate does not drive demand. It just doesn't. Now you can, you know, in a market like New York, we're all about stealing share from other hotels when we're at 95% here most of the time, right? And so you play those games, and not saying that that's necessarily the right thing to do, but as a market, we do it a lot here in New York. But I mean, there's no share to steal. Like so, you know, and dropping rate does not therefore result in demand. And Spirit Airlines, I think it was Spirit or maybe it was Allegiant. I think it was Spirit though that dropped their rate like to $19 and nobody booked it.
No, because again, if you're afraid that you're going to get sick and, you know, not come out on the other side of this, $100 is not worth your life. And that's really what it comes down to. And I think, you know, the other opportunity that we had in both of those, you know, situations, downturns, is, you know, the hotels went back to the OTAs and started giving them the best rates, right? And the best offers and the deepest offers. What I can tell you right now that's been unique to either one of those events now is you've seen that marketing spend for the OTAs is down, right? Google's talking about how little spend. All of a sudden we owning our names has come to the top. We, you know, for our organic search, because we're not bidding against anybody. And so I would really hope that as we partner with the OTAs, because they are you know, distribution, that you remember parity with your own website, right? We've had a lot of inroads into Book Direct, but we've spent a lot of marketing dollars around Book Direct. Remember, you know, the strides we've made up to this point, and just be, again, continue with parity. And then I would say the one thing that I saw, certainly after 9/11, but even after 2008, and certainly now, is our industry, which, you know, again, it's unique to us because we're the hospitality industry, but we do come together. And so when you see the taglines of "in it together," we're in it together all the time. Like whether we're facing a hurricane or a fire or, gosh, you know, any type of natural event, even as a community, and not just a city, but as a community, as an industry, we know how to support each other and support the communities in which we live. And so seeing that even today, it just gives me chills to see what we do for other people. And there has been, you know, obviously our industry has been hit really, really hard. And, but to see the hospitality groups that are on Facebook and LinkedIn, and seeing how everybody's reaching out to everybody, it is always, you know, gives me such a sense of pride that, you know, I've been in this industry for 30 years and I continue to be passionate about it because the people that we work with are passionate, not about just what we do, but the fact that we get to serve others.